All right. So having said that, let me move to the third step, because steps 3 and 4 are the ones I really want to get your buy-in on. So step 3 is what we call our 3 reasons to own it. One of the things, and I'm asking that you guys take a little bit of a leap of faith. We've done this for a long time. I think one of the things that we have learned is there seems to be a magic in 3 reasons to own it. 3 reasons is not 6 reasons. I'm not giving you every reason under the sun. I'm not giving you all my research and all the critical reasons why this is the best investment. I'm giving you 3 compelling reasons. Now, I've got 6 reasons in my back pocket if I need them, but if I don't need them, I'm not going there. I'm not going to oversell it if I don't need to. I'm going to give you 3 reasons to own it. And if I need more, I'll give you more. Right? And 3 reasons is not one reason, not one big reason. There's 3 specific reasons. One of the techniques in sales 101, it's older than I am, is it's called the rule of 3. There's a magic in 3. I think you said earlier, I give people 3 specific ideas. There's a magic in 3. There's 3 reasons why this is the right team for you to invest with. There's 3 reasons why this is the right company. There's 3 reasons why this is the right investment. There's a magic of 3. Okay. Now, if you buy into that, and I hope you do, let me give you a couple tips around that. Okay. If you want to write these down, these aren't in the book, so I'm going to give you a couple thoughts to make you more effective at presenting your 3 reasons to own it. The first suggestion is to put your 3 reasons in a numerical bullet point format. There's 3 reasons why I like this. First, second, and third, and most important. Numerical bullet point. 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. I might even be pointing at my fingers when I do it. But there's 3 reasons. 1, 2, 3. And by the way, there's a couple of reasons why I like this. Number 1, guys, it helps you a lot. It helps you organize and be very succinct about what you're saying. Sometimes if we don't know what we're saying, if you're like I am, sometimes you say a lot of it. We just kind of ramble on and on and on. And by organizing your thoughts before you present an idea in what are my 3 most compelling reasons, I think through it. I think how am I going to explain these in a very simple manner to you? It makes it easier for you to organize your thoughts and how you're going to do it. That's one of the reasons. The other reason why I like 3 reasons to own it, and to articulate 1, 2, 3, is it's easy for your prospects to understand the key reasons. Sometimes I role play this with you guys, and I hear you talk about an idea or a fund or a product, and you're going on and on and on. It's a big paragraph. It's a big blob of, you got a lot of stuff in there, but sometimes I can't pick out the 3 reasons, and neither can your prospects. So if you say there's 3 things I like, first, second, third, 1, 2, 3, makes it very easy for both of you and them to see where you're going with that. So that's number 1. Number 2, what I would do is, as you put it in 3 reasons to own it, and this is a little thing, but sometimes it's the little things that matter, is I would suggest that you put it from least important benefit to them to most important, least to most. There's 3 things I like about this, Ernesto. The first thing I like about it is, the second thing I like about it, and third and maybe most important. It's kind of like I'm building it up to a crescendo. And finally, are the 3 things that our clients like about this. 3 things people seem to really appreciate about this. 1, 2, but mostly I think they like 3. I'll put it maybe in the third party along that line. But so least to most. That's a little thing, but I think it makes a difference. All right, number 3. Here's the third tip. Is as you go through that, I'm going to suggest, you guys have heard this acronym, KISS, Keep It Simple Salesperson. Guys, you got to keep this message simple. I've been around a long time. I know I've told you this, but the graveyards here are filled with advisors, smart advisors with strong financial backgrounds who never developed the skill to simplify the message. And because they would talk over their clients' heads, they never connected with the client and they never made it. You can't make that mistake. You got to keep the message simple. Stay away from the alpha and the beta and ETF and UIT and it matures apart, because that's not how they talk. So you got to keep the message very, very simple as you go through. And if you're going to use jargon or lingo, fine, but make sure you define it. Make sure you simplify that message when you do that. So that's number 3. And then number 4, and then I'll get a reaction. I'll be quiet. The number 4 is after I've done that, I'm going to do a quick check-in. I'm just going to check in and see how are we on the same page. And my check-ins could be through the entire process. And my check-ins sound things like, how's this sound so far? Am I on target? What's your reaction to this so far? Does this make sense? Guys, by the time you get down to the close, you get down to the finish of this presentation, there should be no surprises. If you get to the very end and you've been talking for 15 minutes and you ask a reaction and they throw you a curveball, it's your fault because you haven't been checking in the whole way. It shouldn't be happening. Through the whole process, you're always saying, does this make sense? What's your reaction so far? How's that sound? By the time you get to the end, you know where you're at. There shouldn't be surprises because you're doing those check-ins through the whole thing. So, all right, let me